Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We are having a late night session, UFC 289. I'm very excited. Very good matches, fights. And if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like, subscribe button, and share. Tell your friends, neighbors, co-workers, and hit the notification bell so you guys see when I say my picks. I'm doing a special edition UFC and I'm very excited. 289. It's gonna be in Vancouver, right? Vancouver. A lot of great fight cards, a lot of great prelims, the pre-prelims, and the main card, guys. So I don't know which one to start with, but let's go with the prelims, right? So those are the early ones. They'll start at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and we got Kyle Nelson. He's a Canadian. Plus 200 on the line versus Blake Blatter, minus 250. That's going to be a great matchup. That's, Nelson, he's a Canadian, local Canadian, tall guy. They're both weighing the same, when the weight in. And what I really like about Nelson, he has better reach, right? He's just good. His record is 13-5 and one ties, you could say. And Blake is eight wins, zero losses, and one tie. Just looking at the numbers, looking at Blake's style, he has to lose sooner or later. So let's take Nelson on this home crowd, Vancouver. Everyone's gonna be cheering for him. So I'll take Nelson plus 200. I like I like taking that. That's my wild man pick. I usually put my wild man picks on there when I do my baseball. So that's my wild man pick. I just put the line on there for both of you guys. You guys decide. You can go with me or fade against me. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If you guys want to know what my record is, if you're just curious, for my baseball, I am for the week I'm 60%. So just if you want that in the back of your mind for security reasons or whatever, you're like, well, why should I take your pick? So I'm 60% on baseball, and my expertise is UFC. I really love UFC. So on the next one, they're all gonna be on the main card. So let's go with the early fight. Another one's gonna be a local, Mark Andre Barlot. Hopefully I say your name. He's right. He's Canadian, minus 130 versus Eric Andres plus 110. What Vegas is telling you that they think it's going to be a close fight. So normally when you see these numbers right here, be like, yeah, it's going to be a close fight. I mean, that's what they're thinking. Vegas sometimes is wrong, right? I'm going with Mark Andrew Burnett, the local town guy, Canadian. He's actually his record is 15-6, and Eric Andres is 15-7. Similar, right? So different, you know, records similar. I'm going with the Mark Andre. He's really good. I like his real fighting style, how he fights, and it's a close line. So I'm going with the local home. Mark Andre is going to be a great fight. I think it's gonna go on the rounds. If you want to do the rounds, I'll probably go. I'll go over 3 rounds on this one, right? So do the over if you guys want to do that. Don't really say a lot of the over unders, but I clearly like just going with the winners, right? So last time I did the UFC fight night and I got one on the over under, so might as well throw it in there. The next fight, it's gonna be the good ones, right? The good fights. We got the co-main event. Charles Oliveira put some respect on the ex-champion's name. How he would say, put some respect in the champion's name. That's what Oliveira would say. Plus 120 versus Bill Durish. Hasn't fought in a while. Minus 150. I saw him, very hungry. He's got a family guy, right? Oliveira's they're both family guys. But Bale Darnish hasn't fought for like 2 years because he was hurt. I really saw his training camp. I was studying the film and looking at both. It's like coin flip. Why are the lines so close, right? Why are they so close? But I mean, on the records, Oliveira has more experience, 33-9 with 33 wins, 9 losses. And Deline, he's an American. He has 22 wins and 4 losses. Just on the numbers, number those night, it was really tough for me on this one. I really love Charles Oliveira, but I was like, wait, Oliveira's an underdog. It looks kind of weird because last time Oliveira was an underdog, he lost, clearly lost, and Vegas had it right. So just looking at the numbers, and I was like, I like Benil. I really love Charles Oliveira, but I'm not gonna go with my heart on this. I'm going with my mind. Like my heart tells me, like you guys are probably thinking, I love Charles Oliveira. I'm a big Charles Oliveira fan. I really love him, but I think on this fight, I think Bentley Durish is gonna win. So I'm gonna go with Bentley Norris, the favorite one. I think he's gonna win on this one. It's hard for me to say because I really love Charles Oliveira. He's made me money. He's a great fighter, but unfortunately on this one, I think Benil's gonna win because you just look at the line. When the line first opened, it was Oliveira plus 105, right? And Bell was minus 125. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a close fight. Just sitting at the numbers. But now Charles Oliveira's plus 120. That means that all the money's going to Bell. But Vegas could be wrong, but I'm really liking Bale on this one. He's really hungry. He hasn't fought in years. So, when you haven't fought in years, you really want to get this win. Like, he really needs this win for his career in UFC. And he's really doing. He's 34 years old. Oliver's 33. So it's like a desperate win. Like, yo, I need a win, or else I'm gonna call this quit. He has a family, so I'm gonna go with the family man who hasn't fought in a long time. They're both family man, but the one that's been in the game away from like 2 years. So I'm gonna go on the main event. The main event of the evening, the what you guys been waiting for, this breakdown going on the thing. The main event, we got Amanda Nunez, a woman who has a family, who's married, right? A family woman, and she's minus 325 versus we got Irene Aldina plus 265, and that's at 7 p.m. It's going to be a great fight, La Mexicana, Mexican. So we have a Brazilian, Amanda Nunez, versus Irene Aldana, Mexicana, Mexican. Um, and we have currently 3 UFC champions that are Mexican. I honestly think because the whole world, I'll give you guys, I know you guys like my other videos when I give you guys like the algorithm, the numbers, what Vegas, and I'll tell you what Vegas is currently going. 88% think Nunez is gonna win. So when I say that, I clearly like that. I'm going the opposite. I'm gonna go with Irene Aldana, the Mexican. I mean, she's great. She's a great boxer from Guadalajara, Jalisco. And the Mexican fighters will fight till the end. I really think this is a great fight. Amanda Nunez was supposed to fight the trifecta with Juliana Pena, but on her training camp, she ripped the rib, and unfortunately, she couldn't fight. But I think this is a better match than Juliana Pena. Who cares about that trifecta? Amanda Nunez beat her up hard last time. They're 1-1 and just leave like that. So I think Irene is going to go a lot in her boxing, and she's going to go and try to knock out Amanda Nunez. So she's gonna try to knock her out, or she's just gonna like choke her, or she's gonna make her Amanda Nunez do a submission. So once she knocks her down, she'll do a submission. I think this goes over the 3 rounds. I could be wrong. Let's say over because Vegas is gonna say over 3.5. Over 3.5, I'll take the over on this one. Irene winning. I'm not going to be surprised when Irene wins and wins the championship and wins her title for the 4th time for Mexican current UFC fighters, for Mexican fighters. So I'm not surprised with that. I called it last fight on Valentina. Valentina was fighting against Alexa Grasso, and I said she was going to win. Alexa Grasso too, which Alexa Grasso fights in the same training camp from Guadalajara from Irene. They like went into the sports together, and they're pretty much sparring together. So I really like Irene winning on this one. Alexa Grosso beat Valentina, and if you just do Valentina has beaten Amanda Nunez in my cards because it was like the judges gave it to Amanda Nunez. So Valentina, I can't pronounce her last name. Valentina beat Amanda Nunez, but the judges gave it to her. So Alexa beat Valentina. So I know Irene is gonna win. You just look when you look at this thing when they do the face off. I could just tell that Irene, when she looked into Amanda Nunez, she was not fearing. She was like there for business. Like, there was like business at the end. Yeah, of course they hugged and did everything, but you could tell a lot when they do the face off. At least I could tell, like, oh, this fighter's gonna win, this fighter's not gonna win. When the face off, believe it or not, you can tell a lot, and that's for me. That's just my style, but I do other stuff to decide the breakdown who I think I'm gonna like. So those are my picks, guys. Um, if I have to do the ranking orders, I like number one, Irene Aldana. That's give me that plus 265. My second one, that's my wild man pick. Just so you know, that's the wild man. It's gonna happen. And the second one, I really like another wild man, Kyle Nelson. I'll give him my second one. But the third one, I really like Mark Andrew Burnett, another local, is gonna win minus 130. And the last one, I'll go with Benny Durish, the American, beating Charles Oliveira, the Brazilian. So I think the Brazilians, the main event cards, there won't be no Brazilian winners on the main card. But on the prelims, there's another Brazilian. Her name is a bonus pick, right? Bonus pick. It's not gonna count up on my record. Maria Oliveira, and against Diana Bellet. On that one, I'm going to go with the Brazilian. I think she wins. She has the advantage. So go with that one. Take that as a bonus. Maria will win on that one. So yeah, those are my picks, guys. Thank you very much. UFC 289 as they go. And have a great one, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. We will make that bling bling, guys. Don't be surprised when Irene Aldana from Guadalajara, Jalisco beats Amanda Nunez, guys. It's gonna be a great UFC main event, guys. Thank you, guys. Have a great one. Be safe and let's make that bling bling. UFC 289. Bye.